Finally, that photo of a knight that David Beckham has had on his vision board for years has paid off.
I'm proud. I feel really proud.
I feel really emotional.
He's done more than manifest it, because on the weekend it was announced that he's officially going to be Sir David Beckham and Victoria will officially be Lady Posh.
And the first thing a lot of people will think when they hear this news is, how is that man already not a knight? Right? He seems like knight material. He is Sir David Beckham already.
Well, not technically, but this will be a recognition of services to sport and to charity, something football. Now, the ceremony is going to be in a few months. It wasn't on the weekend. But good news, Jessie, you're right. Recipients are entitled to use their new title as soon as it's announced.
Ooh. Can I tell you, this is one of my Roman empires, is how badly David Beckham has always wanted a knighthood. So in 2013, he did a kick or an intercept that was a big deal. No one cares.
He bent it like Beckham.
He bent it like Beckham did. Yeah. And he's in an interview with Jonathan Ross on ITV, and Jonathan Ross says, a lot of people said, you deserve a knighthood for that kick.
Yeah, highest honour.
Highest honour. Don't you think you deserve the knighthood? And he was like, oh, stop it. I don't deserve that. I'm happy that I've got my order of something England. Yeah. He has something else. Anyway, emails revealed that question was asked because David Beckham's people asked Jonathan Ross to ask that question. And Jonathan Ross, can you please also say you think he should have one?
No. Oh, that's so good. So emails from David's people.
Yeah. Oh. Then what happens is he doesn't get one. And then in 2014, he doesn't get one. And leaked messages within his PR team, and this was, look, we should say this is scurrilous gossip. We're not proud of how we know this, but it was leaked, and
we didn't read it on Tattle though.
We did not read it on Tattle. He's in this group chat with his PR team, and he describes the honours committee as a bunch of CUNTS. And he said that it's an effing joke. And then this is my favourite part, is that he then starts going after other people that got a knighthood, such as a woman named Catherine Jenkins, who he said was just honoured because she was singing at the rugby. She's an opera singer. It was actually kind of a big deal, but he got quite petty.
Kind of a big deal.
And then the back and forth goes with his people. Like, at this point, I don't even know how we know this, but they're like, look, David, our recommendation is we could send out a petty comment, because at that point he wanted them to like make a statement about how unfair it was. And they're like, we reckon just like stay with the UNICEF. Like, let's just keep. So there's this kind of joke that he's like, I've got to do more fucking charity work to get this effing knighthood.
And he had to go and visit, he had to stand in line to visit the Queen when she was lying in state.
He still didn't get it then.
No. He still didn't get it. He has played the long game, and there is something so relatable to me about how desperately this man wants a knighthood. He's finally got it. I think he had to do the doco. I reckon the doco was the last kind of, I'm going to do the best doco ever made about me and my career, just to remind you all, because I think there was one person on that panel that had it in for him, and maybe that person is retired.
And also he's done great service to bees.
That is so true.
He makes honey now.
Exactly right. Exactly. Great service to Instagram.
Yeah.
Em, you recently won an award.
Oh, yeah.
How much did you fight for that? Did you like
We should
self-nominate?
be celebrating this. You received an award on Friday night, the next of the best award for audio talent.
Yes. Are you guys jealous?
An industry award.
Actually, as someone who only loses,
we never got that.
My
did we,
group
Jessie?
texts look exactly like this is a fucking joke. And then if I was in that, I would go, Em Vernon, what's she done?
Yeah.
What goes has a little chat on a podcast.
Who did she write a letter to?
Exactly
I
right.
do have some advice for David Beckham because there's quite a lot of strategy that goes into winning an award. So first, you can't with this award, I had to nominate myself.
Okay.
It's quite embarrassing.
Always a little bit awkward.
But it's always good to have someone say, hey, you should nominate yourself. So I have someone on record saying you should nominate yourself. So I've been telling everyone this person nominated me.
There's a paper trail.
Even though she didn't, I had to do it myself. And then you have to go through this whole application. You have to make a sizzle reel on yourself, which is just like videos of yourself like looking really good at your job.
Okay.
So he probably had to do that. Like he had to get all his little like strikes and stuff and his documentary. So I'm sure he would have had a great one.
I often have to write a good reference for someone who's nominated for awards. I never get any, but I write a lot of good references.
You didn't write
for
me a
those
reference.
who do. You didn't ask.
Oh.
Can you nominate me for something?
Yeah.
Sure. Just
Maybe it's your turn,
tell me
Jessie.
what to nominate you for. Not new talent. You're old
Out
now.
loud.
Your knighthood.
Yeah, can Out Louders just look up an award that I might win somewhere, because I really love winning an award. And
Do you know, I was looking up who's also a Sir. Sir Paul McCartney, Sir Elton John, Dame Judi Dench, Dame Maggie Smith, Dame Edna Everage, Sir Donald Bradman. Except I think maybe Dame Edna Everage damed herself. But some people have rejected them for reasons of, I guess, politics. David Bowie said no. Stephen Hawking said no. George Harrison, another Beatle, said no. Oh, but he said no. I love this, so micro-petty, because Paul McCartney got one earlier and he was mad about that. And Nigella Lawson declined an OBE, which isn't quite the same as a knighthood. She said, I'm not saving lives, I'm just doing what I love.
Oh, see, I'd like to get nominated and win just so I can say that.
So do you know what he actually gets now that he's a knight?
Glory.
He gets coat of arms.
Oh, wow, that's exciting.
Don't know what that means really. But he also can get married if he wants to get married again.
Renew his vows.
Renew his vows in the same place that Charles and Diana got married.
St. Paul's.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's quite nice.
I wonder why he wanted it
those
so bad.
10 years of petitioning just for those two things.